Hello and welcome to Alice Madness Returns. This is the playthrough that I'm doing for the month of October, most of October anyway, the last part of September as well. So we're just going to jump right in here, and I will. There are a few reasons that I picked this game, but I'll get into those as we go along. Can never remember.
There, Alice. Better now, aren't
My
you?
head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Okay, so here we are in the game finally. This is the sequel to the original American McGee's Alice, which
Can't find the door.
I've always really, really enjoyed. I remember as a kid,
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
this dialogue is kind of crazy. And that opening movie, how about that, huh? Press T to enter first person camera mode. Cool. The mouse sensitivity is all kinds of crazy. I'm trying to fix it, but it's a little better. When I was a kid, I used to go to the store with my parents all the time, and they just kind of, go explore and have fun and go look at stuff. So I, often found myself in the game section, and one that always kind of popped up, even after it was released, I think, it just kind of happened to be there, was American McGee's Alice. And I remember it always stood out to me because of the box art, which is just a really crazy, demented image of Alice and the Cheshire Cat. And I always kind of... It was very interesting to me. It was kind of the first exposure I had to a story being retold in a different way. American McGee's Alice, the first game, takes place after Alice in Wonderland, and she goes, and her parents, like her house catches on fire and her parents die, and to kind of deal with it, she goes into Wonderland, but of course, because her parents died, she kind of goes into, like, her mind is shattered. It messed her up. So she goes into Wonderland, but Wonderland is a reflection of her own mind, and it's not a pretty sight. Like, everything is kind of demented, and basically the Mad Hatter is a killer, and everything's really just dark, like really incredibly dark and macabre, and it's great. It's such an interesting retelling of Alice in Wonderland, the story in that universe, and I loved it. Played it quite a bit years and years ago, and when the sequel came out, for some reason I just kind of... I've had it, I just haven't played it, and I figured this would be a really good time to jump into it. I've never played this before. Just being in the real world is interesting right here. It sounds like the doctor is trying to help her. Not really help, though, right? Because she's trying to forget instead of deal with.
Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slap.
And there's some really weird dialogue here. We're looking for the pharmacy to get those pills. So, like, because I guess the doctor's kind of outset is forget it, right?
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
Cat looks a little familiar. But Alice and Wonderland's kind of whole thing is to help her deal with something that she doesn't want to deal with. So my prediction is that while the Doctor's going to try to make us forget Wonderland and our parents dying and everything bad that's happened in our life to kind of come out of it normally, we're going to jump into Wonderland and try to fix our problems the right way, which I am very much looking forward to. Where'd the freaking cat go?
Like a real time, no changing
I feel like none of this dialogue makes sense. I hope I'm not alone in that.
Into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
This is getting creepier and creepier. I'm gonna have to do something about the mouse sensitivity in future episodes. Oh my god. Like I said, Alice is not well. Okay.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
Alright, so some of the dialogue does make sense.
No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Does she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Well, so every human in this game is a piece of shit, apparently. It's interesting, I think I said this before already, but it's interesting not being in Wonderland. I mean, this is... crazy. It makes Wonderland look good by comparison, I think. Would be the word. See. Oh, hold it in. Yeah. I mean, it's... God, it's beautiful in an ugly way. It's the best thing I can say to describe it.
Do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph. Need a drink.
Okay. Oh my god. And to Wonderland we go.
It's only a dream.
And we're back. The thing I really like about this game series is it puts Wonderland as a coping mechanism for all of her mental problems, and I think that's a really interesting way of looking at it. It puts a, I guess, more realistic spin on Alice in Wonderland than the original story, which is kind of, you know, fanciful, and I'm sort of the person that enjoys logic and realism. And it's interesting to me that you can take a story like Alice in Wonderland and put that in and make it work. Not to mention, you know, I have a thing for murderers. No, I'm kidding. It's just,
But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become.
I like the dark spin on Happy Tales. It's the same reason. Yeah, I say Tales. It's the same reason why I like Grim Fairy Tales so much. It's and Fable Fables too, the comic series, and Wolf Among Us, the video game.
I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this Wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Man, everything looks so much better. Yeah, it's these dark spins on these traditionally happy fairy tales that I don't know. It just really it calls to me. I guess it's a way of sort of making adult me interested in the same stories that I was listening to when I was a kid.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
Okay. I do jump really well. Hey, do you think there's anything behind this waterfall? Nope. It only works like 3 out of 10 times. But when it does, it's usually just a pointless pickup, but still, it's fun. I know how to jump. The tutorial can go away now. Seriously, it can go away now. Ugh, it's gross. Oh, very cool. It's like a Yoshi hover. Nice. Man, that's... Yeah, viewing Wonderland as a... not personification, objectification of what's going on in Alice's brain is... I like it a lot more. It makes everything... Everything has subtext. Everything has meaning.
If you leave from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Obviously, these memories are from her parents. Mushrooms. I was hoping they bounced. Whoa, that one did. Let's recover this memory first.
Scalia, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Can we, like, shrink down? I want to shrink down and go in that keyhole. That's interesting. Will we be back here later? Ah, there we go.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
And the Cheshire Cat is awesome in this. He's so badass. And unhelpful, and maybe evil,
Oh
and...
my god. I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Yes, I saw it. Weirdly, hold left control to shrink. Can I do that? Whoa! Oh, very cool. I can shrink whenever I want? That's pretty cool. Oh, I keep accidentally tapping it.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey-hole.
Huh. These memories obviously depend on what they look like, is at what time in her life that she actually got them. So we're gonna go in this keyhole here. Oh, Red Queen picnic basket this way? I just realized that this is essentially the crouch button, which is very funny to me. I'm gonna go up here and go into the one we couldn't access before. Ah. Whoa. Hello, Mr. Slugman. Ah! Are those teeth? Is that a tooth? Why am I collecting teeth? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Ah. I will gladly go in this, hopefully, secret area. Otherwise, I just missed out on a bunch of stuff over there. Tooth. Why am I collecting teeth? That doesn't make any sense to me. Home is that way. Or maybe just another memory. Very cool.
More fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
Whoa! Alright. Hey, Sonic and Tails style. Is this a chalkboard? Minigame here. Oh, come on. Gold tooth, gold tooth! Why am I collecting teeth? I'm very confused about this. Of all the collectible things, this is the oddest one. By far. I cannot think of a weird thing that I've collected. Guessing we do not want to hit those. Is this gonna be a thing, or is this a one-off? Gold tooth. Got them all. Blood at the end. I'm guessing we should not jump off that. Ah, okay, we're walking through blood. Okay. Any idea what this thing is?
Your blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
Oh, cool, it's the weapon that she was carrying in the original box art. I think it's the default weapon from the first game. And, obviously,
looking for a fight.
Really?
default weapon for this one.
One's certainly looking for you.
The Vorpal Blade. Go snicker snack, it leaves them dead, as seen in a previous poem. Okay, I think that's a good place to call it for now, so thank you so much for joining me for my first part of this new playthrough. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Until next time, everybody.